Hey, howdy, hey, and welcome to Ask Harry, where I, Harry Humble, will be answering your questions. Episode 2 of Season 2. Matches, doesn't it? Alright then, let's get ready to rumble. I decided to play some music for a change. First of all, we get a question from Aaron. I'm seriously thinking he's running out of ideas. Because his question is, do you own any PS1 games? And I can say is yes, I do. Loads of them, to be honest with you, Aaron. Oh well. Maybe you can think of some more ideas. Next up is a question from Eminem Gaming 1, or Matthew. But it's not the Matthew I own, it's someone who hates FGTV. And he says, who influenced you to collect nostalgic things? And it's a long story. I was given a GameCube by someone at my school, and then I started getting into old video games and stuff like that. That's interesting. Yeah. Next up is three questions from Ethan Weber. He or she asks, 1. What are your thoughts on that awful Powerpuff Girls reboot? I don't have an opinion on it. I really want to make my sister watch it because she hates it. And yeah. 2. Do you often play games other than Atari? Yes, I do. I actually do have other games that aren't Atari or Infogrames. And 3. Do you like Bandits Maru? I haven't heard of him because I'm not a huge fan of Sanrio, but oh well. Next up is 7 questions from Jack Williams. Loads more than ever before. 1. First one isn't a question, it's just about Luna Gym. 2. Why don't you remember Yo-Ho Ahoy very much? I just don't. I don't remember it being on or something beyond the lines of that. 3. Do you like Big Bear in the Big Blue House and Roly Poly Ollie? I liked both shows when I was younger. I liked Roly Poly Ollie more. Well, mainly because of its catchy theme and nice CGI animation. 4. Do you like Scoop and Lofty from Bob the Builder? Well, yeah, because Lofty has that funny voice. Yeah, I think so! And Scoop is interesting, but in the 2015 version, they gave Scoop so hyperactive and he has a really bad, annoying voice. I think Rob Rickshaw voiced him in the original series. Yeah, and he does it better than the current voice actor for Scoop. 5. If you had to pick an ice cream from Lolly the Emu's ice cream van, what would it be? It would be vanilla, because I love vanilla so much. 6. Who would you rather eat? Don't really get these questions very well. I'm not sure if humans would taste nice, but I would just go with E, even though I do like Pingu. 7. Do you like Brum? Yes, I do. It's one of Thomas Galley's favourite shows as well. And speaking of Thomas Galley, he's got a question. And his question is, what are my most favourite TV shows of all time? The answer is, there's too many to think about. There's loads I like and there's loads I don't like. Next up is a question from Ben Bryan, and he says, what's my favourite TV advert? Let's just say my favourite advert would have to be, I liked the Skoda Cake advert that was on for a little while. That was nice. Here it was, and there's many stuff to think about for adverts. I like adverts a lot. I like Christmas adverts as well, even though it's not Christmas anymore. Next up is a question from Raymond River, and he says, do you love Frogger? Yes, I do. It's a very good franchise from Konami and Hasbro. Well, Konami made it, but Hasbro made 2 games licensed by Konami. And last but not least is a question from Eric Howell, and he says, do you like the Crystal Maze, Takeshi's Castle, and Fort Boyard? What are your favourite hosts? Well, I like all 3 of them. My favourite for Crystal Maze is Richard O'Brien, because he was the original host and he was very interesting. I did like Ed Tudor Pole, and I wonder if the new host for the show will be any good in the 2017 reboot. Takeshi's Castle doesn't have a host, if you don't count General Lee, because Craig Charles just narrates it all. Well, Takeshi's Castle is one of my favourites anyway. And Fort Boyard, I don't remember that one, but I did enjoy it, and I don't remember the host. I think the host for the Channel 5 series was Melinda Messenger, I think. That's what I can say. Bring. Uh-oh, I'm out of here. I'm gonna have to catch a bus because I'm visiting errands. Bye.